Okay. Let's see what's going on in the news this week. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero looking good. I'm even seeing Metal 4 and Silent Hill is getting great reviews. Like to see it. Let's see. What's going on the anime side? After that crazy first episode, people are starting to lean towards a liking Dan to Dan. Bleach is back and it looks really wonderful. I'm gonna check that out. And the GOAT Toriyama's last work, Dragon Ball Dama, is here and I'm going to cry. Rest in peace. And J. Cole's new song is shaking up the hip hop scene again. I think that's pretty much it. Like, I can't see. There's a guy going around spreading an STD. What the?
I don't know how I feel about you now, Black Shikamaru.
I already don't want to make this video as long as that is, so we're just gonna speed run through the news that's really important to me, and we're just gonna get to the fuckery at the end. So J. Cole released a song called Port Antonio. It was really good. His bars, his writing is lethal. Always. Everything about J. Cole is always on point. But we're here to talk about the second part of the song. So the second half of the song basically talked about Cole being in the spotlight between the fans and the social media, but it's also talked about how he was in between Kendrick and Drake doing the beef. Although he's in the middle of it, he's friends with both, and why he pulled the plug and why he basically deleted his diss tracker towards Kendrick. And I have my 2 cents about it. And I'm gonna say this with all my heart. I do not care about Cole's apology, about all this Cole dropped out of the beef and he's not a real MC anymore. I don't care. It don't diminish his legacy. It don't diminish his pen. It don't diminish how good of a rapper and artist that J. Cole is. Whatever. He's not pen tested. I don't care about all that. So all the niggas that's mad and all the niggas that's irritated and all the niggas that's, are just petty for no reason, stay mad, cause it's not gonna hurt Cole at the end of the day. He decided to drop out of the beef because he saw where he was going to be, and he just left it alone. He's cool with both. And another thing, Cole said it himself. Name another person that's rapping as better as him. I'm just saying. Okay, for this next topic, I'm going to say that I am very not educated on STDs and HIV and all the other, sexual transmitted diseases. So I will sound a bit ignorant here. So please be lenient with me. So there is a young lady that go by the name Danae Davis, and she is a adult star. And she has came out and said that there's a guy going around spreading an STD. This is sick.
I'm just gonna say, yes, he gave it to me. It's devastating to have to come on here and share that whenever I was 19 years old, Gucci third leg.
Again, I'm sorry for sounding ignorant, but the nigga name is Gucci Third Leg. What are we doing here?
Burned me with HSV2.
For those who don't know, HSV1 and HSV2 are essentially herpes with different means of how to attract the sexual transmitted disease.
And he told me that he was gonna send me his test results, and he never did. And it saddens me to hear that he's done this to so many girls. And there's girls with so many similar stories to me, and they're so young as well. He is preying on the young, he is preying on the new.
And that's the tricky thing about being in the adult industry, especially when you are young, 18, 19 years old, and you just starting to get in that industry is dangerous because men like him is giving you a false hope and end up probably giving you a disease that you don't want or need.
And I'm so sorry for not saying this 7 months ago. I was scared and I was making so much money. I can't keep beating around the bush because you guys think I'm lying. And he can't ruin anybody else's life.
Although I could say it sucks that you didn't come out sooner so you could prevent anyone else from getting herpes from this guy, but I also can't fault you for, not saying anything because like you said, you was young. It was all about the money and you was hungry for it, you was broke. That's what happens to the young girls that's in the industry.
I didn't know. I didn't know what he was known for. I didn't know who he was. I didn't do my research. And it is my fault.
It is sad, but at least she came out and said something. I'm pretty sure the other girls that were infected said something. Apparently he was a household name around the adult industry, because I heard and I've seen things on Twitter, and this man is a menace and he needs to be locked up. I'm not gonna lie. And whoever's watching this and probably think to herself, well, since you got it, did she, spread it to other people? Are people aware? She said this.
Y'all, I only did content raw with one person after I did content. This person was completely aware prior to me having sex with him. And I told him, and he decided to go speak to his doctor, and his doctor even told him that the likelihood of him catching HSV-2 was very low, especially if I did not have an outbreak or was not about to get an outbreak. He also disclosed to his doctor that I made healthy decisions. I was taking lysine and things that are suppressants for HSV-2. Please, before you guys sit here and say that I'm ignorant and I'm spreading misinformation, no, I am spreading the information that I know about the virus that I have. I said that the likelihood of catching a virus through shedding was 10%. And if you guys can do your research and talk to your doctors yourselves. Thank you and have a great day.
She also had this to say. This should be all the proof y'all need. I'm mortified and ashamed that I didn't come and say it back in March when I got the positive results. Sadly, it's my fault that y'all are coming to me saying he burnt you. He lied to me and said he cut himself while shaving. Bullshit. He sent me his test results. He never sent them. I was 19 and naive, brand new to collabing. I was only shooting content with partners. I was scared of losing all the money that doesn't mean anything to me. Post the videos to milk the money that I felt like he owned me. He changed my life forever. I was speaking in third person because I was too afraid of what would come, but I can't stand and let people think I was lying. And a lot of other adult content creators spoke out on the situation, and I didn't see nothing about the dude speaking. Honestly, it's news, and I wanted to talk about this situation to educate myself and hopefully educate to other people. I hope everything goes well with her and the other victim. Lock that nigga up. Again, lock that nigga up, and I hope everything goes well. Jesus Christ. I'm just a nigga on the internet.